All right, welcome to the live stream. Hopefully, you can see my screen, and this one is pretty interesting. It's about really exposing the AI companies. As you know, AI is being taken world over, and we will look into them a little bit. And I want to show you some stuff maybe you are not aware of, and hopefully save you some time and money and frustration. And absolutely, I have nothing to sell it to you. There is no course, no opt-in, as you can see my description. This is to just benefit you, the public out there, especially the people that are paying for AI tools and AI companies. First of all, I have no qualms with AI companies. I'm not here to kind of the enemy, but as a user, just like yourself, and my findings, what I've been experimenting with AI, building on AI, building AI tools myself, looking the core of the basically LM layers, and obviously the misconduct and you could say misrepresentation, what we have basically output from them. So when you're using AI to basically, you could say, be opposition to it and ask, why are you scamming me? It will go around the loop, keep telling you all sort of crazy nonsense, and then ultimately contradicts. And this is basically default mechanism for this AI companies to scam the public. And I'm going to show you first. Let's start with some of the reviews, some of the sites, and what people said. Let me first of all check, see if we are live here. I think we are. This is YouTube. Okay, YouTube is live. Let's have a look at my tool and see if we are live in there. Okay, we are live in there. And by the way, we will go and have a look at this in a second. Let me just also check here. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm audible. And hopefully you can see my screen. Let's go ahead, just get rid of this. I'm also going to get rid of that. So we're going to start looking overall score on Trustpilot, all this different AI. And you can also go ahead and Google this yourself and come to this website yourself and look at and see it with your own eyes. So we're going to start with Anthropic. As you can see, it says BAT is 1.5, and Anthropic is one of those AI things, AI providers, and we can see what people says. And here, one user, 5th of January 2026 said, WFRH said, Claude's extensive causation makes charging this price is completely unacceptable. It is no longer creatively usable after it flattens out every prompt. Just like I'm going to expose that to you. It writes as the most valuable people, blah, blah, and that's just one. As you can see, two people finding useful. Very poor treatment of max subscribers who pay hundreds of months, heavily penalized user for working during the EST working hours via 2 to 5x increased token burn during the peak hours. So this is common. Let's kind of go a bit further, look at this. I mean, this is hundreds of $billion companies, and there's a 226 reviews in here. Rodolfo Neto Duarte says, from Brazil 2 days ago, pay for pro counts still free plan after 24 hours are paid are 110 reals. For Cloud Pro and April 2026 invoice, blah, blah, as you can see in here. My payment was confirmed, but my account was never upgraded. It is still shows a free plan. I contacted support multiple times. The AI bot keep giving me the same generic responses in a loop. This is obviously $100 million company cannot afford somebody as a support. They use AI robot to try to help people, but they're not helping. They're just putting people in a loop, and this is common. And this is really one of the part of the scam. Anthropic support does not exist. Obviously, they don't. It's a robot. It's just one guy that's scamming the world. Very clever guy, by the way. Anyway, he's scraping all the internet for free by his bot and adding that data set to his basically so-called large language model. By the way, Anthropic has a bot called CloudBot, I think. CloudBot is kind of one of another kind of type, is copy of that thing. So it is by the same guys. Obviously, the specific guy who's created Anthropic, definitely not very nice guy. So $220 $20 up to $200 a month on certain AI. And here, as you can see, I paid $216 from an annual Cloud Pro plan, valid until March 2027. Anthropic system wrongly canceled my entire annual subscription after I requested a refund for just one duplicated charge. I spent the entire day sending 20 emails to support. Every single response was AI bot ignoring, going in the circles. So this is, again, Anthropic value. Let me just kind of Google it. Let's see. What is Anthropic valued as today? Let's just see what Google says. All right. Anthropic, according to independence in here. All right. I'm not going to accept that, but let's go another site, guys. Let's get rid of that. Any site that is asking you to accept the cookie, please just cancel them. Just don't use that site, just like you see me not doing it. So Anthropic is valued about $1 trillion. Let's have a look. Anthropic value. Anthropic valuation. It is 1 trillion, they say, but in here on Google, as you can see, Anthropic value latest from basically $380 billion, guys. All right. So $380 billion value company doesn't have a big team, doesn't have a sport, doesn't have a office anywhere, doesn't have a decent representation in the business world, a set-up gobbledygook company run by bloke and his wife, and obviously stealing all the content of the world, and everyone else uses it. He benefits from. So if you don't believe me, research it yourself. Go on Google. Say, how does Anthropic got his data from? Where did Anthropic got a large model to operate from? and where they currently get the data from. And you see it with yourself. So like, let's put it in Google again. Exact same thing we just say. How do Anthropic build the AI? Where do they get the data from? I have some delivery in here. Anyway, I have to collect my delivery from Amazon. We are back. Anyway, we punched in how do Anthropic build their AI? Where do they get the data from? By the way, I'm just using general Google. Here it is, guys. This is what Google says. As per industry standard, Anthropic uses variety of robots to gather data from the public web for more development, to search web, and to retrieve web content at user description. Anthropic uses different robots to enable websites owner transparency choice. Oh, nonsense. Privacy Center for Anthropic, privacyclue.com, does Anthropic crawl data from the web? And let's have a look, see what they say in their own website. CludeBot, Clued user, but really it's CludeBot, whereas kind of things get murky in here. So they scrape in every website that exists without consent, and also every paper that exists in the web without consent. Enhance the utility safety, blah, blah. Obviously, they wrote this to cover the bullshit up. So CludeBot later on become a kind of like Clobot and whatever you name it, those kind of things. But it is kind of web scraper, web scrollers. As we know, Google had web scrollers for a long time. But Google didn't scrape everybody else's website and produce the document to sell it to other people. So again, you can write those things, CludeBot and Anthropic, blah, blah. They'll just put you through the AI stuff that you're never going to get anywhere. So that is, we see it in here as a $1 trillion company valued at $1 trillion, doesn't have a human to represent it in a such a way that companies do. Can they not afford a wage for somebody to kind of answer people as human beings? And therefore Anthropic and big X on them. So I hope now you can see, and you can do this exact same thing for Google Gemini now, for Perplexity, for OpenAI, any of them. You can go in here and check that out yourself. So just look at this. Clued 1.6, Google 1.6 reviews, Perplexity is 1.5. Many other AI use AI, I don't know, ChatGPT and whatnot. So let's have a look. Grok, for example, 1.9. Again, same scam. They keep deducting your money. So it's like, I'm not the only person kind of saying to you, but go ahead and do a little bit of your own home research. Avoid scam. Why is it so many people? Uh, this is by the way, Grok will pay somebody to write some positive stuff. All AI is paying somebody to write some positive bullshit. One star to the generous, to generous paid, all that performs worse than ever. I mean, like, this is over and over. And here again, 200 people, $1 trillion companies, only 200 people able to go and post something, because majority people think they got a magic bullet and they hadn't. So Perplexity again, 1.5 bad. You can see in a obscure pricing policy, constantly changing quotas, blah blah. Hopeless customer service, same thing with them guys. They do not have a team. They do not have a people. Uh, and that's another one. So Gemini again, this is Google. We talking 1.6 reviews. As you can see, they are no different. They just kind of following same horseshit. So Gemini, horrible, terrible design, memory glitch, repeatedly getting can't connect the server. The responses, I mean, you can see it, guys, is over and over. There's 690 reviews for Gemini, and all adds to 1.6 score on Trustpilot in here. So you can see, I'm extra, guys, you should not be disappointed on AI. You should be disappointed yourself being scammed and bought into the hype of AI. Uh, as you all know, I am also using AI, building on AI, testing AI stuff, guys. And that's why I'm doing the stream to warn you. And seems nobody else on YouTube talking about it. But the truth is here in front of you, and go read all those reviews yourself and immediately cancel any AI subscriptions you are paying, guys. Is just ridiculous. You should be aware of this. And of course, Clued is being pushed. I mean, have you lately seen in YouTube how many people pushing AI? All this influencers and all this AI experts, all this, you could name it, code experts and all sort of crazy bullshit in the YouTube, because they're getting paid by pushing lies. So Clued again is 1,000 reviews, guys, is only 1.6 and is $1 trillion company. And you can see the reviews here yourself. So let's go ahead. 2-3 prompt as well as you can. Cloud Code Pro, then you are blocked, as you can see in here. The only disappointing that about Cloud is that negative reviews, not believing them. Do not believe in that. This is somebody else being paid to say that. And as you can see, it's quite long. Why is it why you have to pay $20, guys? Don't. Let me show you a place that you can never pay for any AI tools. Never, ever pay for AI. And you'll have many millions of them. So I hope you enjoy this one. I hope now you can see why I titled the stream the way it is, why I'm exposing them. Because not many people telling the truth on YouTube. And hopefully you will see and come across to this video. If you do subscribe to the channel, as you know, I am one of those guys on your side. I'm very technically enabled, guys. I can do crazy stuff on the internet, on the code, you name it. I am not one of those people that talking to you on a baseless assumptions. I'm talking to you as an insider, coder, technology builder, communication line builder, safe and cybersecurity side of things. I do get, understand lots of this. I build lots of things over the years, including lots of AI applications. If you still don't believe me, first go to my blog, and you see it yourself. I built free tools. So here is the link in the chat. Look, some of the AIs I built that you don't have to pay for. So this is one of them, and I will put it in the comment too. And go in there. There's few tools that I made for myself. I'm using it, and just click more. You will see, and you can play. But I'm also going to show you the place, another place that you can get every AI tool imaginable for free. Every AI tool imaginable for free, and as well as every single blink in a second, you get somebody do something new. So that place is this. By the way, I am not an affiliate to this website, and here it is, Hugging Face, huggingface.co, not .com. You can see the models, you can see data sets, you can see spaces, buckets, pricing, and places that people produce lots of AI. And the place that you really want to go is spaces. You go to spaces, and here you see you got lots of categories. As you can see, do you want to use a free AIs? Here there is thousands of them. As you can see in here, there is 1 million spaces related to creativity, coding, and obviously AI. As you can see here, for everything that you ever imagined that you are paying AI to use, and here you can find equivalent and much better to utilize. Example, let's say you wanted the image generation, you go to the image and select any of those. Obviously, this is 9 days ago. As you can see, the dates. Also, you can filter this by how many hearts people get, and it means if they are got more hearts, that kind of they can, what do you call it? You can use them. They're pretty good. But don't dismiss some new ones that doesn't have a heart, that they are no good. They are, guys, because everybody in here know what they are doing the majority of the time. And if they don't, they get an idea from already existing concepts. So it makes basically better kind of, you can utilize those, guys. You know, let's just generate something in here. I'm going to just go to get some text, and we can, obviously this is running Qwen. Qwen is a bit better than ChatGPT, to be honest. Beidou Ernie image maker is definitely much better. Majority of those places you will find some Chinese ones, guys. Do not have a fear every Chinese stuff is kind of crazy. No, some of this is also good creativities. So try them, just because in here you don't have to download anything, an application to be compromised. And of course, the whole idea is in here. Look what people says, like, for example, the image turbo generate image from text prompt with customizable solution. This one, Nano Banana for Hugging Face Pro users, adult images, music generation, foundational stuff, generate a face swap image, you name it, everything that you wish. Like, literally, there's tons in here, and you can try any of them. I mean, some of the stuff I'm not going to say what they are. You can see in screen. Photo maker style, stable cascade, outfit anyone with wild, stable diffusion XL TPU. So this is, you see, something like says Google, but let's just select this. Obviously, Google giving us time error in here. It's not complete, a little bit clickbait. Outfit anyone, but you get an idea. So I'm just kind of multi-diffusion 3D image. Let's just get this one here. Obviously, it says exit code. So some of those applications, they're not kind of completed, but some of them will allow you, like, don't expect everything gonna work. So in here it says enter a prompt image and run. Let's just do that. And this time I'm just going to get a post that I posted on LinkedIn not long ago. By the way, this is the interesting post. Let's see what kind of image this thing's create. We're going to use the whole post as an image prompt. Enter a prompt here. Let's run. Let's see how quick it is. By the way, majority AI, as you know, it also doesn't produce images exactly what you want. So that we use 0 GPU, as you can see, is doing its thing, and it's created us a new tuple so it's not exactly, but again, like text override and stuff, and obviously this is a little bit, you could say, let's go back on here. Let's use Beidou Ernie, see what they produce. Again, this is Chinese one, image size, blah, blah. Yeah, let's just generate, see what it does. So I'm going to give you another tip here. Watch what I do next. I mean, really watch. This will save you not getting compromised. So you see, normally you will go and download this. You hit the spot and you're going to download this. No, don't do that. Don't download. All you do is have an extension, something like screenshot. So you select, and this way you download your image. You don't download directly from those tools. So now you can download it and use. As you can see in here, now we got this image here. There you go. And then you can take this to any other places, utilize. I hope this saves you lots of hassle, guys. So that way you are more safe, and when using Chinese tools or any other tools, as you can see. But you can see this is actually a little bit more better, and did pick up a pretty correct sentence on the post and didn't do gobbledygook stuff all over again. Again, like image production, as you can see, the Chinese biases in here, like, the faces and all that. You expect it produce image of the Asian guy instead of black guy or white guy, whatever it is. So I hope now you can see why you should not really pay for AI when you have all this AI tools are free that you can use. So for video generation, again, you can go select any of them. Let's see, again, video, obviously you need to download the video, but again, be careful what you're downloading, and to not download the video, to risk yourself, I'm going to share one tool that I made. Hopefully will help you out. And the reason that it is, you can obviously record this, and you can also record it with this extension. If you got, like literally recording part, if you want to record your screen, and when this video is playing, so the file is actually belong to you, you didn't download from the internet, and that way you stay safe. So let's again drop an image here, let them create us the video. So we're going to drop that image here, and anyways, let's just see what it does. So the tool that I want you to use to record your screen without the time limitation. I'm going to do it actually in a cognito, so you know it will work for anybody. So there is no need to create account. Cognito mode. One more tab. New incognito. And we are here. Well, that's doing. So we're just going to go meetnolimitemails.com. This is the site I create. I'm just going to create a room. It's called, and let's just say, don't enter. All right. And we're just going to start. In here, obviously, you can allow your webcam, you can allow your audio and everything else. I'm just going to say allow while visiting the site. And in here on the dash, I'm going to close my camera here and close my microphone. But obviously, if you're speaking, you don't want to do that. And I'm just going to create a nickname in here and enter. I'm just going to say no AI. And then I'm just going to enter the room. As you can see, now we are live. And what you want to do to record yourself, you simply go to three dots. And obviously you want to first set up what you want to record, entire screen, Chrome tab, window, and in case, and here this time I'm just going to say entire screen, select it. And if you want the audio be recorded, you switch this on, audio of the screen, if there is an audio of the video, and you simply hit share. Now you have the share. And what you want to do, you want to take this out of the way of your screen. Obviously, you will record your screen, and your screen is got to be obviously that video, right? This video, obviously, give us a gen. I think you need a few more, but some of this obviously they will not generate exactly what you want. Let's try again. Maybe need a different image. So successfully acquired GPU, blah blah, which is kind of good, but you can try this anyway. Let's say this is the video is done and you playing in here and you want to record that on this tool, and you can see we are live. And what you want to do is simply select your share, bring it on screen, say show me. You can see now it's showing me the screen in here, and then you go to this three dots you see in here, start recording. So you can start recording in here, and I'm going to ask you save recording file locally. That's what you want to do, and you just start hitting record, and it will pop up. You need to create file in here. So we're just going to, let's call it do not, no, just say call it no AI, and we're going to save it on a desktop. Now we save that file. Now it says allow, and we're going to allow. It says stop recording. We're not going to stop it. We're just going to get, that will go eventually. Now you can see is recording our screen here, and we're going to move that way. And if you want this video play, obviously with audio and everything else, so you can see now is animated this video for us. And it's not too bad tool, guys. I mean, like literally static image and made it movable, so animated, so you can see. Now we are then you recorded. Let's say this was 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 5 seconds, but this is just 1 second, as you can see in here. And you can make this big, by the way, and then play. So you'll have this exact same thing going on in here. Now you got a video of it on your own device without downloading anything. So when you done that, you simply go in here and stop, and you go in here, you stop recording, which is we hit, and it stopped recording now, and we have file already downloaded. The moment you hit the stop, file already downloaded on your desktop. So it's very, very easy. Literally blinking of a second, as soon as you hit that to stop, and you have that file downloaded on your desktop. And very, very interesting, guys. And you can go and check that out yourself. Essentially, is one of those things that normally people think doesn't exist, but really it does. And this way you stay safe, so you don't get compromised by different type of AI, and has back has a literally malicious stuff being injected to it when you're downloading. It compromises you, and sometimes can stay dormant for a while. So that's how you can record basically stuff from the net without you being compromised. So go ahead and try this stuff, guys, what I'm sharing. Please. So this is the file that it gives me, and I'm just going to this time open it with the browser, so you can see we recorded. We obviously, as you saw me taking a action in there, and you can see the whole thing is pretty well recorded. Obviously, I'm not pushing any audio through it, but you can see what I did on screen, and so on and so forth. Now I have this file that I can take it another tool, crop it, and all that kind of stuff to utilize this. Go ahead and use that tool. It is free. I made it. It is safe. It doesn't require you to give any information to us, and there is no cookies. So go ahead and try some of this AIs, guys. Please cancel your AI and utilize this space for all your creativity that you need, be text generation, even running your own model and your local. So there's plenty things that you can really learn and do from here, including, like you can see, voice cloning, code generation, and all that kind of stuff. So let's just try a little bit one of those, any coder, any of this. And let's try this. Again, it's Chinese, but Quen is a bit more, you could say, a bit more open. Let's say in here, let's see what it does. Application. Let's say application for time tracking employees. Time tracking employees. Let's just hit. We're giving very little. Let's see what it does. So it's all there, as you can see. But it's produced the website, doc HTML stuff. And it's still going. And how do you really bring this live? And good question. I'll show you. Because obviously it just gives you the you could say, the code. But majority of AI would not gone this far. So uh, whoever's pushed this application out there and done a good job, as you can see, is going on and on and on. We only give minimal and is producing so much context, and here still going. This bar, obviously, uh, we'll see anyway. ChatGPT normally doesn't do this much. Even Claude Code doesn't do this much, and you can see how much output you can get for absolutely no money spent. And as you can see, it's created us the application in here, and pretty interesting, right? Much better built than some of the other stuff. You can see, give you dashboard, give you timesheet, give you report. I mean, look, like we only said this and it produced all this, and it's for free. And the way that you can get this live, I can see in mobile app development iOS, you can see the details. It says 45% complete. Obviously, just that's the exact same thing what we are talking about. AI scamming is not going to give you anything, kind of give you complete. At least this case, it shows you what is incomplete and what's you expected, and at least they're not hiding that much. So you see UI is 75% complete, and it still require kind of different things to happen. And the other AIs, they don't tell you this at all. So one up for whoever's created this Quant 3 code, a web developer, and well done, guys. Be it obviously you don't want to download the code, guys, because that will kind of give you a little bit jitters. You want to view the code and copy and put it on your own file, and then try another AI, clean it up, and obviously complete the rest. And that way that you can have a place that you can run your application. And Hugging Face is a good place to run your applications, and they are kind of pretty decent, much better than many other places that you could actually go ahead. Like I mentioned, I'm not really affiliated to the site, and but I also do use them and commercially, and their pricing is not really bad. So like yeah, like $20 a month, you can host quite a bit of applications in here without really even nine bucks a month. You can use quite a lot of space in here to do host your applications, and easier, much easier in here than if you are building everything else in your end. So go ahead and try them. And I hope you have learned something. I hope now you can see why you've been scanned by the other AI stuff. And honestly, the truth is, we are all, like being pushed by hype. Uh, Hype versus reality. $1 trillion valued company has only 1.6 star reviews. That should kind of tell you something, including Google, including Microsoft, including Grok, including Perplexity, including, you know, Manus, whatever it is. Facebook bought $1 billion paid for AI. Why are they doing that, guys? Because of this microtransaction scam that they're running. You never have a complete, anything that you want to produce. And I showed you place that you can play with every type of AI absolutely for free, and go ahead and try them. And of course, there's thousands of AI tools in here. uh, of course, every one of them is not going to work exactly, but guys, they are free. You can go try them. So as you can see, and also showing you a way to be safe with them, and I hope that helps you. And also giving you one of the tool that I built for we built as our team, and we give in whole world for free for safe communication, and that is meetnolimitemails.com. Go ahead and try that and make a room, record yourself, invite people to speak to you privately, or you can make it obviously go live in public if you want to. It's totally under your control. Go ahead, use that, and also never click I accept cookies from any sites. But sometimes you can't get where you have to say click on cookies, but make sure you go and adjust the settings on them, switch the partners and stuff up, just accept the essentials, for your banks and stuff. Of course, you need to do that. But any other sites that you are browsing in the internet, please just don't. That are equivalent, totally free. Or you can go ahead and use archive.org, so you can still get same information what you're asking for, and also for much more content, go to Anna's archive. And Anna archives are full of stuff, all free. Anything that you really want to know and learn and read, all that. So I hope you enjoyed the stream and have a great one. And I look forward to posting another videos like this, and to just warn public about what's going on. And of course, you need to be aware of this stuff, and that's why I have done the stream. And I hope it helps you. If it does, please share it with someone that you know they're using and paying AI. And of course, do subscribe to my channel so I can keep producing more and more content like this for you guys. Take care and have a great rest of the day.